Hey, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Ben Mahari here, represent MehariNation Sports podcast here in the building. Salute to the entire LDBC and the entire basketball community. And tonight is basically, as you see on the title here, uh, this is debate night. So tonight we're gonna be having ourselves a debate tonight with anybody that's gonna want to come in here to the chat or anyone that's want to come onto the live stream. And just gonna chop it up. Chop it up with basketball. With the playoffs. Anything you guys want to talk about here tonight, though, guys. So this is. Oh, hold on. So pretty much it's free game for all you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? You guys are welcome here. I already sent out some links to some like brothers out there. Look like we got the first victim in the building. At Region 45. What's going on?
First of all, who the hell is you calling the victim?
You.
First of all, you talking to the judge of all judges. If anything, I'm about to turn your audience against you. They about to be my jury.
Oh, really?
They about to be my jury. We about to see if we gotta put a case on Abel tonight, y'all.
Oh, you gonna put some cases on me? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah. You've been talking crazy
Wait.
about Bron.
Okay,
You know
let
what
me.
I'm saying?
Okay, but to make sure, let's hear the gavel real quick.
Oh, you know what time it is, Abel. You know what time it is. Never leave the cave without it.
Never leave the cave without it. Okay, well, let me ask you this, then. All right, then, if you want to start it up there, Mister Judge here, Mister Judge. What is it? What should I call you, Mister Judge? Chocolate brownies in this thing. But anyway, why? What you call me a LeBron hater for? All I said was last week. All I said was that LeBron don't have it. Won't you tell me?
How you mean he don't have it? The man is 35, still playing like he 25.
Still playing like
That's
he
not normal. That's
Well,
not normal.
Michael
Even
played.
for a basketball player, them knees break down. Normally, players be having like 5, 6 injuries by this time in their career. You
hmm
know that, Abel. I don't
hmm
gotta explain that to you. You intelligent enough to know that.
Man,
You know what I
whatever.
mean? LeBron is just, I mean, and I'm not even the biggest LeBron fan like that. I respect the man
Yeah,
on
no, you
and
do.
off the court.
Yeah, I
He
know you
just,
do.
you know what I mean? He's just a good example. You know what I mean? And he ride for his people.
I
He at
get it.
least,
I get
at
it.
least, at least, even if people think it's another reason besides that, at least he's giving me the illusion out of these other athletes that he's riding
hmm
for black people. Shit,
hmm
some of these motherfuckers won't even give you like some sense of comfort. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? To know that they black too. You know what I mean? At least LeBron, you know he black.
Uh huh. Except the fact that he's 3-7 in the NBA Finals, but actually three and
Oh
six.
my God.
Now let's. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
putting. Yeah, I'm putting. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
putting cases
okay.
on you. Oh,
Okay, three and seven, but you gotta
yeah.
understand, does he have the most appearance
Well, that's
of
it.
a
Well,
top player?
well, let me tell you this. Well, let me tell you
I
this.
mean, even though
Even
you
even
you
even,
right,
even though
seven
I will
out of
say
three.
this. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Um, I don't care if you do show up. You got to actually win the damn thing. The fact is, he only won three. But excuse me for 1 second. Hey, Tay Tay Brown. Hey there. Hey, listen, Tay Tay. I know you was talking some big shit on Ticket TV live stream. If you want to come on here, I mean, the floor is open. The floor is open for you, Miss Tay Tay. If you want to come in here and get this work with me, I'm right here.
Don't worry, Tay Tay, we about to put a case on him tonight. We putting a case on him tonight. Don't
uh,
worry about it. Judge Galvatron over here. We
yeah.
putting a case on
Uh,
Abel tonight.
oh, sure. And she said, "Shut the hell up." Well, get in here, Tay Tay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Get in here. Anyway, let's keep on going here as we elegantly
Yeah.
continue.
Go ahead. Finish your closing argument. Or
But
actually, this was your opening statement.
well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I will make an actually a good clear argument. I will say that LeBron James, to me, he's one of the great players of this particular generation because for him to
Thank
continue
you.
to.
I know that took a lot for you, Abel. Finish.
No, it's not.
Finish.
It's not. It doesn't take a lot out of me. I'll freely admit it because for him to have to play at this high level at age 35 is remarkable because people don't understand the kind of commitment and the kind of money that he had to spend on his condition alone. I mean, he has spent millions and millions of dollars to keep his body maintained and to keep his body in shape. That's not easy, guys. I mean, to maintain the discipline and the structure to keep yourself in shape and keep yourself at your prime peak, I'll tell you this. LeBron James, to me, it set the standard very, very high for a lot of the next generation of NBA players. But here's where I'm going to put some cases on LeBron on this one. All right, the man throughout his career has not shown up in the big moments. Okay, there have been too many times where I've watched LeBron James basically stink up the joint, or probably just is afraid or too tentative to take over when he has to. Now, has he grown into that? Yes. But let's remind you on this. Remember the 2012 NBA All Star game? God bless Kobe Bryant. When LeBron James had the ball in his hands with Kobe Bryant defending him, what did LeBron do? Pass it up to Carmelo Anthony. And Kobe Bryant looked at him like, "Why are you passing up the ball? You should be warning. You should be going at me. Like, come on, man. You're the best player in the world. Why are
Hey,
you passing it up?"
hey, Abel. First of all, you ain't gonna get me to talk bad about my man Kobe. You ain't gonna get me to do that.
No, no, it's not. It's not. It's not about
But I
no.
know what you say. I know what you say. I played with you, Abel. I know what you say. I know
Yeah.
what you say. Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, LeBron doesn't just have a legacy on the court. He got a legacy outside the court.
Yes.
He
Absolutely.
transcends the court. That's my
Yes.
argument. That's my
Yes.
argument to you, brother.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And
I
like you
understand that.
said, he did set, I do agree with you. He did set like a crazy standard for the next generation because
Yes.
at 35, like I said, the man is still like a workhorse.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But the thing that I always have a problem with LeBron is, and this is something we talked about a lot, is that the fact is that the dude always has to come around here, always wants to start up drama, but always wants to come on here, particularly wanted to trade half of the roster, wanted to make make one of these unnecessary moves to try to,
That's the only thing I agree with. Like, cause
it's
I got it. That's
ridiculous.
the only issue that I think that's on LeBron's. Like the only blemish
Yep.
is I never liked it. I did not like the Miami move. I
No.
never did. I gotta admit that. I
No, I
never
never.
did.
But I would
But
go ahead. Go ahead.
with that being said,
Hmm.
you learn from your predecessors.
Hmm.
He seen that in Boston. And Boston to me changed everything.
Hmm.
When they did that, Paul Pierce, Garnett, what I mean, and Ray Allen, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that kind of like started a whole new wave in the NBA even when that happened.
Yep. Definitely agree with you. Um, I'll put it like this: LeBron James to me is like he's basically a genetic super freak, but lack the clutch gene that's necessary to step up in big moments. But sorry about this. Miss Tay Tay's distracted me with her beautiful presence. Listen, if you want to come down here, Tay Tay, you know the link's right there. That link was for somebody else. But anyway, the thing is though, is like this with Kobe, with LeBron James though, it's kind of like this. LeBron James, if there was one criticism I have of him when it comes to his game, is that he dominates the ball way too much. In fact, I've done some research where players have pretty much will tell you that when you play with LeBron James, you basically are subjected to a role, and that you don't get much opportunities to do whatever you want to do. Only if you're a star player, you may have that kind of cachet or credibility. But but the point is, it's like, listen, LeBron basically will tell you you're a spot up shooter, or if you or you got to do this rebounding thing, or if you ain't gonna do what I tell you, you're gonna be kicked off the team. Like, bro, get out of here. Like I'm
No,
getting.
the man take care of business when the team is slacking off, and he be passing, and he be having his assists. Stop fronting, Abel. Stop
How is
being the
that fun?
gas station attendant.
No, no,
Before
no,
I
no.
bang the
I
gavel.
ain't.
Before I
No,
bang the gavel, you know he be having assists. I think he had a stat that compared to like motherfucking Wilt Chamberlain.
listen, bro.
You know what I
I
mean? A recent
listen,
game.
listen, Reacher. I'm gonna keep telling you this, my man. How is that? How is that the case if he pretty much leads his team in total shot attempts for almost all of his teams, including
Okay,
including
bro,
this
you
season?
know in the NBA nowadays, Abel, everybody in the team lead a shot attempt.
Well, I
You
mean,
know
no, no, no.
everybody chucking up threes nowadays. Man,
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
nobody got
yeah,
no mid-range jumper or nothing no more. They
exactly.
dribble, penetrate to the paint, and dish it all the way back out to the three.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
know the game. Basically Steph Curry changed the league, y'all.
Nah, not really, not really.
Yeah,
You gotta
so
go.
Steph Curry and it wasn't always doing that.
Well, let me tell you this. I'll tell you what really changed the league. We got to go all the way back to the Phoenix Sun days when with the Mike D'Antoni open offense, 10 seconds or
That's a good
less.
point. That was
All
a good
right,
point. That was a good point.
that's where it began. When you basically,
You know what I'm trying to say, Abel. He abused it this generation. I'm not, of course,
oh
he
yeah,
can't be
I
the
know,
first one to do it,
I
but
know,
I'm
I know.
saying he popularized it to a point to where everybody just chucks up threes now. Like I literally seen the league change before my eyes when the
Yep.
Warriors started winning rings.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. But listen, I'm saying like this. You know, the Curry certainly abused the heck out of it, and more importantly, when the league decided to take away the physicality of the game, it allowed the game to have more open court scoring. Tay Tay, you're Tay Tay. I'm telling you, we can switch the topic if you want to. If you want to come in here, all you have to do is ask. The listen, I had to send in the link for somebody else, but if you want to come in, all you gotta do is just ask nicely, and I will let you in. All right, scaredy cat. Anyway, here's the thing. When that happened, it basically you know allow the guards to do pretty much whatever the hell they wanted. I mean, hell, you could probably score 20 points in today's NBA right now. I'm not even playing. You don't even play basketball with your chocolate brownie self.
Abel, man, you better hope they don't have no game, man. Yeah, I mean, you better hope we on the same team.
Nah, listen, I don't want you on my team. I want to go against
you
you.
better hope you better hope we on the same team, man.
Uh huh. Uh huh. He's oh man, Tay Tay's going like, don't push me, man. Hey, you've been trying to put cases on me for weeks. Tay Tay, do you want? Listen, I am allowing you to come in here. Don't be shy. Anyway, listen. How do you see these playoffs so far, though, my man? Like these playoffs, man. The Clippers
I ain't gonna
got.
front the Celtics, man. They've been breaking my heart, man.
I
We
know.
made it farther. I knew we would beat the Raptors. I knew Miami was gonna be a struggle, man.
Hmm. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. I'm more shocked at how the Clippers, pretty much, you know, s-
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
Clippers
yeah. I didn't think they was.
self-destructed, man.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Yeah, I gotta bang the gavel on them. I gotta put a case on the Clippers because I picked them for the West.
Me too, bro. Me too. But it just goes to show you that without the chemistry on the team, you're not gonna win. I mean, that's just that's just the facts.
But they didn't just put the Raptors together last year and it worked.
Well,
That
this.
was a that was a science project.
Well, I mean, kind of was, but at the same time, you can pretty much say like, that team was pretty much ran through by Kawhi and all the other guys. You know, all the other guys pretty much knew their roles on their team. You see, the problem with that Clippers team to me was is like the Clippers were a talented team with different parts, but the parts didn't really mesh well together, and it's like they really
I
focused
agree
more
with
on
that.
load management instead of just putting the guys together in both more internally throughout the entire year, and more. And I think the problem was for the Clippers is that's like you had Kawhi would have and Paul George would have low management days, and then you would have guys that were playing most of the minutes, and it's like we don't even have a chance to play with the star players, and we don't know what kind of chemistry you got. So that's just how I kind of see it there. But the Clippers got exposed real bad, and you know I don't know what's going to happen to them next year. They're going to need to bounce back in a big way because you blew another 3-1 lead in the basically in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. Do you want to come in, Tay Tay? I'm asking you the question. Is it yes or no? Very simple. So, Mr. Act Reacher, I got a little something for you. Now,
Shoot.
I'll shoot it to you straight up. I still think right now, I still think that LeBron right now is just still, how can I say this? LeBron is a great player, but the fact is, he ain't top five. He's just top 10 to me.
Who is your top five?
Top five is easy. Michael, Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
Magic,
Mm-hmm.
Kareem,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
also Larry Bird.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very easy for me. Now, if you want me to, if I want to put LeBron top 10, I could probably put him between 6 and 8. That's how far I'm willing to go. But some people don't
But
even
you
have him
can't be
top 10.
mad if somebody have LeBron in their top five.
I mean, that's just their own opinion. I mean, I'm
It's
not
not
gonna.
like he was an accident and just had one ring. Yeah, he cheated and went to Miami, got a ring real quick, but he came back,
Mm-hmm.
to Cleveland and caught one.
Sure. Yeah. I'll say that. But let me tell you this. I'll tell you who was ring chasing to the entire time, not just LeBron, but also KD. But it was justified a bit. But you know, it is what it is. But I got a little
You
something for
can't
you.
justify KD shit. If you get at LeBron, I don't care if you switched on one team one time or whatever. I don't
Mm-hmm.
give a damn, man. You did
Yeah.
it. You did
Yeah.
it before you ring chase. He in the same category. You can't
Mm-hmm.
pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
The only people I won't really get at
Mm-hmm.
that's in them type of situations, me personally, like if I was on the Magics and I was a star and we
Yeah.
contemplated on putting the team together, me, you, and let's
Mm-hmm.
just say 503, and we was all stars and we put them together, I
Yeah.
wouldn't really get at me because I was there already. Y'all niggas came to my team. Not to be an asshole. I don't really get at the person that's already there, like D Wade. I can't really be. He was still there, and he got a ring with Shaq.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, we got Mr. Stay Ready Boxing TV in the building. What's going on? Stay ready.
And Mac,
Was
let me give you your flowers right now too, my nigga, because you definitely was talking that shit about Miami in the beginning for
Yes,
the
you were.
East.
Yeah,
And
let's
I'm
give it.
going
Let's.
through it because I was fucking with Boston, and I'm going through it right now. Damn Boston, man. Damn Beantown.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Damn, man.
I'll tell you what though. Stay ready. You got it. All the credit in the world for that, though, homie. All the credit in the
man,
world for that.
but I told y'all, but I even broke it down and told y'all why though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did. I ain't
Yes, you
gonna
did.
cap. I remember
Yes,
that.
you
I
did.
remember
I
that.
will tell you. You put an excellent case on it, sir, and you definitely were proven correct.
Yeah, that's all. It's the only reason I didn't have faith in Boston is and they showing it in the series because I'm watching the game now. They too
Mm,
young. They are too
right.
young, inexperienced. They don't know what to do, especially in those close games when they get deep waters. They too busy scrambling, and they should be running plays. And it's if here's
I
the thing
hate the
about a
fact
coach's
that they
play.
always my
Mm-hmm.
fault, Mac. I hate the fact that they always got the lead, and then when it get to like them late stretches, they just be giving it up, man.
But that's
Mm-hmm.
but check this out. How often when Miami got the lead, they don't lose. But a lot of games that they win, they come back and take because they know how
Mm-hmm.
to play defense late in games. Boston, don't know how to run a when they run a coach's play, it's like they stick with the play. If the players to go to Jason Tatum, he don't know how to get once the ball get in his hand, he don't let it out of his hand. So he don't instead of seeing okay, Jalen Brown, yeah, Jalen Brown is open. You got
Or
Marcus
Marcus
Smart
Smart.
is Mark Smart open for the three. Al Horford is deep inside. The ball sticks in his hands and he'll sit there and try to take a three. He'll let the shot clock run down and try to take a three instead of passing it to an open door or something like that because they're not fit to allow him to drive in the lane, and he knows that. And see, when you got a veteran in that same position, he knows I'm gonna have to get the ball out of my hand because they know I'm finna get the ball, and he don't know how to create. He don't know how to create space from his defender. He can dribble, but he don't have the dribble skills to create space enough to get that shot off that he's trying to take. He'll take the
Hmm.
shot and be uh, all kind of pressures right there in his face. The shot is heavily contested, and he don't know what to do with the ball.
Hmm.
That's why I said the only team that would have had a chance of beating was Toronto.
Right. Definitely. Absolutely.
Milwaukee. The only problem with Milwaukee was the lack of experience for one, and also they didn't have enough, they
Right.
didn't have enough depth to go through their bench. When Giannis wasn't in the game, they didn't really have nothing but Chris Middleton. And when Giannis was in the game, they shut Giannis down. They shut Giannis down. He couldn't do shit. A dunk here and there, nothing. They made Giannis settle for jump shots. If you gonna kill me, you gonna have to kill me from the outside, homie. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean because that's exactly what they did, and it wasn't nothing that Milwaukee could do about Miami. But I will say this: when they get to playing the Lakers, I think the issue, Miami can take it off. They can. But the issue with them and the Lakers is what you're gonna do when y'all so busy paying attention to Kuzma and that somebody like Kuzma is gonna get hot.
Hmm.
Because I don't think Euro can hold Rondo and Kuzma or what's the I can't Gallon not Gallinari. You know what
You
I'm talking
mean
about the
you
foreign
mean
kid.
Tyler? You mean
No, not Tyler Euro.
you mean shoot, I forgot his name. Shoot.
Yeah, he used to be a Rocket. I just didn't care about him no more once he left. But
I just want to
but
ask
him,
Abel a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for tomorrow? I know you're a basketball man. We gonna get right back on it, but I just want to know, are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be ready for tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Shit.
He said, "Don't worry about it." All right,
Yeah,
all
don't
right.
worry about it. Don't
Okay,
worry about it.
excuse me, sir. Excuse
what y'all
me,
doing
sir.
no more?
No, I'm talking about the Charlo.
No, I know that, but I thought y'all was doing something special for the fight.
Nah, nah, nah,
Unless
nah,
I
nah.
know
I just
Abel
was
ain't picked
asking.
against him, so
I just be asking everybody they
Listen,
ready.
I still got Charles winning the fight. Ain't nothing to it. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to boxing
Yeah, go ahead.
a little bit
Go ahead.
later
Go ahead
on.
with ball. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me tell you this though, Mister Stay Ready. How I still remember you making basically claiming me as a LeBron James hater when I basically stated the fact that LeBron don't take the last shot. So let me
okay,
ask you this though, Mister Stay Ready. Prove
okay.
your case here, sir.
Mm-hmm. Who was what?
Okay, let me tell you this before I before
No,
I
just repeat the last question you asked me. Who is
Okay,
what?
so let me put it this: you accused me of being a LeBron hater on 503 live stream last week when you pretty much
Yep.
talked about the fact that LeBron don't like to don't take the last shot when it's basically necessary. When I pretty much
Mm-hmm.
told you that he basically passed up an opportunity at a mismatch to take the last shot and passed it up,
Okay.
and if he didn't have Anthony Davis to bail him out, it would have been another failure on his part once again. And you basically
No, it wouldn't.
called me out a LeBron hater. So go ahead, make your case.
Okay, so let me ask you this: Do take just because you got the last shot or opportunity to to make a game winning shot, but you see a better opportunity, which one is more important to your team in winning the game? For you to always take a last shot, you to make always the right decision and passing out and giving it to the open man or giving it to somebody who has a better, higher percentage of making that shot.
Let me tell you this.
No,
Okay, let me.
I need you to answer that question.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna deflect the. I'm gonna go and counter the
I,
question by
I,
saying
I,
this.
I don't I, I don't want a deflection because your answer is
No,
gonna
I'm
let
not
me
deflecting. I'm
the
gonna counter it with a question. I'm gonna counter that
okay.
with a question, sir. If that's the case, then why is it that anytime you see LeBron pass up the shot, has that worked out? No, it hasn't.
Okay,
No,
so
it
let me
hasn't
ask you
because
this: if they're down by two, and the coach that says let's go all or nothing, you got AD is a better 3 point shooter than
yes.
you. Rajon Rondo is, even though he's not a 3 point shooter, but he's a better 3 point shooter than you. Kyle Kuzma is a better 3 point shooter.
Hmm.
Coach wants to go ahead and try to win the game instead of tying. He runs a play knowing that one of your shooters with a high percentage is going to get open because everybody's going to be focused on you. You drive the lane knowing you can get the goal, but then I dish out because I dish out to make a double pass, knowing that somebody's going to be open on the wing and can take the shot and win the game. What are you going to do?
Let me think about it.
It's
Here's the
nothing to
thing.
think about.
Let me
It's
think
all or
about it.
nothing.
No, hold on. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
Yo,
LeBron
you
would
heard
make.
what the homie said in the comments, Abel? he,
I know.
he
It's hit.
said Hitman X said I came in the Abel tap dancing already.
Hitman X, and that's why I had to put Hitman X.
I like you, Hitman X. I like you. I'm gonna make you part of the Gavel clan. For
Man,
real.
Hey,
shut
what's
up.
his name?
For
Hitman
real,
X.
man.
That's Hitman X. He one of them
His
one
man
man
is what's up, man?
man. Oh my god, I love Hitman X though, bro. But sometimes we need. Sometimes I gotta put that dude in this place though too, because he be capping for LeBron hard. But let me answer your question, Mr. Stay Ray. Listen, of course, LeBron would try to make the smart play and try to dish out the ball to basically find an open man. But when your number is called, and when the moment comes in where you have to basically take over the team when you have to, listen, you got to be the one to be taking the last shot. Listen, do you really? I'm gonna give you a good example. Would you have wanted Kobe Bryant to pass up the ball to Smush Parker in the last second of a game? Hell no. Smush
Hold
Parker
on,
couldn't even
hold on,
shoot a jumper to
hold
save
on,
his
hold on, hold
life.
on, hold on, hold on. Fuck Smush Parker. Do you know Kobe passed up the ball to Robert Ory and they won the game? They won a championship. You know Kobe
Robert,
passed up the ball. Hold on. Kobe passed up the ball to Derek Fisher and won a critical playoff game with
I
point
agree.
zero 0.04 seconds left on the fucking clock. My bad.
I
I forgot I'm
agree.
on your
I
channel.
agree. I
But
agree
hold
with
on,
that.
but Kobe passed up the ball. At the end of the day, Kobe passed out. Even Kobe knows I don't have to take the last shot. Didn't Jordan pass to John Paxson?
The Steve, both Paxson and Steve Kerr. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You don't always have to take that. See, that's the problem with a lot of these fans that's stuck in that old era of basketball. No, no.
Okay. No. 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 To what?
Hold on. So look, check this out. I
All
just
right.
pulled this up. Just I pulled these stats up because I wanted people to understand this. And I
Here we.
just went to my laptop and pulled this up. These are stats. It
All
doesn't
right.
get
I'm
no
listening.
better. These are game winning shot stats. Can you guess who got the most game winning shots in
Le,
NBA history?
let me guess. LeBron.
You got damn right.
Damn travesty. Damn
It's a
travesty.
damn. You're
But it's a
right.
damn
It's
fact.
a travesty that he had the most game winning shots. But in that same token, We have people that sit there and talk about, man, LeBron don't take the game in his hands, but he has the most game winning shots. So what do y'all say when he do make the game winning shots? That's what he's supposed to do. But you
but
don't look at it that he has more game winning shots. He has more game winning shots than Kobe, Vince Carter, Ray Allen, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, Ben Gordon, Dirk Nowitzki, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, Dwayne Wade, Jamal Crawford, Richard Lewis, Ricky Davis, Anton Johnson, Paul Gasol, Steve Francis, Tim Duncan.
Damn, nigga brought up Ricky Davis.
man, he bringing
Yes,
out the dictionary in this thing.
This nigga
yes.
brought up.
Hold on.
Woo!
Tim Duncan, Gilbert Arenas, Michael Redd, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Barnett, Edo Turkoglu, Derek Fisher, Chris Paul, Mike Bibby, Richard Hamilton, Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry. Boy, and the list goes on. I'm just going. These are game-winning shots with less than 24 seconds left on the game clock,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
and LeBron is leading the way. But yet we still have this argument on him not taking the last second shot. Why? Like, what's the
Why?
point? What's Hold on? Yeah, exactly. Why? What's the point? We know he can do it, but you know what LeBron wants to do? LeBron wants to make sure we win the game, so I'm going with the best option,
Yeah,
the
Uh,
best
Kemba
analytical
Walker is coming
option.
alive.
my goodness gracious, man. Listen. I get the fact that LeBron leads them in game winning shots. I can't dispute that. But let's put
Okay,
it into proper context. Have
let's.
have those game winning shots come in in the postseason? Have they come in when it's basically all on the line? If you lose, you go home. If you lose, you lose the title. They come in. Okay, so
Oh damn! I
oh
thought it was muted. My bad.
I'm about
I
to
was
say
pulling
like
up the chat. Yeah.
what? Why am I hearing myself? Anyway, listen. I'm just saying, bro. Like those stats are good and dandy, but they sometimes don't always tell the full story when it comes to
No,
LeBron James.
that tells the full story.
Not
You
always. Not.
no, no. You talking about him passing up game winning shots, but if he's leading in game winning shots, that means he's not always passing up. LeBron, so you got to look at it. See, here's the thing: we got to stop looking at it as a totality of him just not taking the game winning shot. Man, it ain't always about taking the game winning shot. It's about winning the game and doing what's best for the team.
Mm, mm, mm,
Y'all
mm.
forget that when y'all sit there and talk about one player. This is not a players. This is a team game. One player don't win the whole championship. The Lakers, if the Lakers win, it's gonna be because they got LeBron James, Rajon Rondo, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis. It's a
Mm.
team sport, and they got Vogel out there coaching. Who's a damn good coach. Look how he had Paul George and Danny Granger playing. That's a damn good coach.
Mm.
When he
Damn.
throw up a play, I'm sorry. I can be the star all I want to, but I know we gonna win if he draws up this good ass play and if it's ran correctly.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Look,
You can hit, you can hit me with all that other stuff though, bro. But listen, all I'm telling you is that LeBron has sure got them game winning shots. But here's the thing. Here's the one thing that you will never ever dismiss. He's lost 6 NBA finals. 6. And he got swept twice. Have I ever seen Michael Jordan ever get swept out of the finals? I haven't. I mean Kobe Bryant maybe. When was the last time
Kobe
he?
never got swept out of the finals. He just
Oh
lost
yeah, he just
game
lost.
six to the
Okay, there you go.
Celtics.
There you go.
And he
He
lost the
lost to
game
the
six to the Celtics. You
and
know
he
what?
lost to
We
the
we, we
Pistons.
talk we talk about we talk about him losing 6. You got me. Hold on. For one, I just want to take time out so everybody in the chat understand. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not.
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not. No,
I'm
you're
not
not.
even
That's true.
close to it. But he got me over here taking up for LeBron like I am not a LeBron fan.
No,
I,
you're
I, I
not. I
like
know.
LeBron outside of the sport, but I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Rockets fan. But one thing I gotta sit here and say, we're not for that. act like the the Lakers didn't lose four straight finals. We're
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna act like, huh?
no. You're right. You're right.
We're not gonna act like Magic was 5 and 4 in finals. We're not gonna act like Larry Bird can lose finals. How many players can even say they got to the NBA finals, let alone winning them?
Yeah, that's a
When
good
you want to
point.
bring up what somebody lost, let's talk about what he's doing. He's been in every single finals in the past how many years, bro? 10.
That's
10.
crazy. And
He's
I was
been in
trying to point
every
that out to him
single.
earlier.
And this is the crazy thing about it. He's done that with how many different teams, bro? Let's let
Three.
let's sit back and calculate. He's done that with how man.
I said he did it with
I
three
know.
teams.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Hold
Hmm.
on. Let's not forget the first finals that he lost. Who did he have on that team? Mm, Mo Williams, Delonte West,
No, that actually
and
that's incorrect. No, no, that's incorrect because in 2007
he,
he had Larry Hughes. He had
I know he had
Josh.
Larry Hughes. Hold on. How old was Larry Hughes? Don't we not fit to act? We not fit to bring up Larry Hughes like it was the Larry Hughes that Allen Iverson was playing with. No,
No,
no, we're not gonna do it.
that was
We're
that was a
talking
basically
about a
an older Larry Hughes.
39 year old Larry Hughes.
I didn't think he was that
And
old, but
yes, go look it up. I mean, because Larry, that was last year. Larry Hughes played basketball. Champ.
no, no. Larry Hughes was 28 when he played in '07. He was still playing in the
He
league.
wasn't no 28. I
Yeah,
thought
he
he was
was.
38.
No, he was 28. I got this. I'm looking at a basketball reference right now. He
Okay,
was 28. He
but
was
that was
28.
well. I give you that. I could have swore he was 38. Well,
Well, he
either
looked
way,
38. He looked 38, though. To be
he
honest with you.
looked worse than that. But you had Mo Williams, you had Larry Hughes, and you did have Delonte West was on that team, bro.
D West was on the team? No, I don't know. I
Yes,
don't think so.
yes,
Let
he
me check it out.
was. Go look.
Well,
Go look.
I don't think so. I think he was on next year's team, but he wasn't on that Pacific team. No, he wasn't.
No,
No, he wasn't. I got the roster right here. You got Booby
bro, they were
Gibson.
teammates.
Yeah, they were teammates, but were next season. But it was next year.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah, yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I digress. Go ahead,
No, David Wesley.
David
You had
Wesley.
Drew
Yeah.
Gooden. You had Drew Gooden, Shannon Brown, who were only good to dunk on somebody, and Ilgauskas. Who was his star player? Danielle Marshall,
Yeah. Who
Eric
knows?
Snow. Like what was the star player on that team besides LeBron, bro?
Mm,
Damon Jones, and he took them to a finals. A young LeBron. Then okay, he lost to the Mavericks, which was a good ass Mavericks team. He lost to the Spurs, who he should have lost to when he got his second ring, if it wasn't for a lucky shot.
luckiest shot of
So I'm
all
just
time.
saying, man. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not for to sit here and talk about man. He lost his man in front. I don't care. He got there.
Well, people
He
do
got
care.
there. I
Listen.
know,
You could,
but no. You know why people care is because people like you want to find something to discredit this man on. This man
but
is
here's
out
the
there
thing.
doing no. You
But here's the
why are y'all so busy trying to build up a case on discrediting him and not giving his flowers while he's here and giving the props? Let me tell you something. When
we
LeBron James is gone, who is gonna be your next star to step up? And don't give me Greek Freak because I'm gonna tell you something about Greek Freak. Greek Freak is 7 foot and doing all that athleticism that he's doing now. That shit is not gonna be there when he's 31, 32 years old. What he's gonna be garbage. Everybody that came through that fucking lanky and tall and athletic like that don't even have like they barely last 5 years. He's lucky.
Well, let me tell you
So
this.
when let's talk about when LeBron gone. Who we got?
Well, here's the thing. I was just about to say, like, listen. All I'm saying is though, like, listen. LeBron is great for what he's done throughout his career, and I'm saying, like, listen. The problem that people think that I'm hating or something like that. The only reason why I'm sounding like this is because they give him credit where sometimes they go over the top with it. And
That's
why
the
do you?
LeBron fans that do that. The Jordan fans did that. Do you know I like Kobe, but I hated Kobe fans because they
Oh,
went over the top.
that's true. I mean, here's the
All
thing.
every top basketball player fans do that. Every one of them. Every
But
single one of them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a big example. Uh, who was that? Not Shaq. Shaq fans was worse too. But
don't get me started with
yeah,
Shaq.
Shaq fans was a bitch. When you're down here and I'm a Olajuwon fan, oh, I had to hear it. Ray Allen fans was a motherfucker too. Oh my God. All you heard was Jesus Shuttlesworth this. He couldn't do no wrong, but the motherfucker couldn't win a championship.
That's true. Listen, I
Then
love
you
Ray
got
Allen, but he didn't win anything until he got to Boston. That's
yeah,
pretty much
no.
what I'm saying. But here's the
So
but here's
but
go ahead.
all I'm telling you is every star player, the number one player in the league, they gonna have that fan base that's gonna irritate your soul. But you gotta sit there and take away that irritation, and you gotta stop focusing on what they're saying and actually focus on the facts. You can discredit shit that they say all the time because I know motherfuckers always trying to come up why LeBron is better than this player and why he's not. No, LeBron ain't better than Kobe, and I'm not even a Kobe fan. But it's certain intangibles that brings out certain things in people. And Kobe has a killer instinct. Just because he got more game winning shots, Kobe has a killer instinct about it. When he takes a game over,
Mm,
you're not winning that game because he's got something in him that you cannot stop him. I didn't watch Kobe get triple team, him split the defenders and still score at the rack, or him sit there and do that fucking post fade that he has and drop a shot like it ain't nothing. It's something that he has in him that makes him that type of player. He's a different breed. And that same year that he lost, that they was trying to put Kobe against LeBron in the finals when LeBron was with Cleveland, Kobe would have demolished that Cleveland Cavalier team. They would have swept him
of
badly.
course.
So what I'm saying is, this is all I'm saying in hindsight and from here out. You got to take away what you got to take your fan out of it or your hatred for them because or your hatred for the fans because you're so busy trying to disprove fans and look at the game and love the game of basketball for what it is because that's what I am. I'm a bigger fan of basketball than anything, and I love what we got because when it's gone, what are you gonna talk about then?
Eh,
Because right now, most of all media, all that, I don't give a damn if basketball is not going on. They're going to find a story about LeBron and talk. You know why? Because he is the most entertaining player on the court. And once he's gone, y'all going to regret it. And then you're going to come back and all that stuff that you was trying to discredit and talk about, you're going to start reminiscing. Y'all remember when LeBron did this? I hated Jordan.
I
But I
love.
give that man his flowers. You're a Chicago Bulls fan. You're supposed to. I'm a Rockets fan. It's a difference.
But you know
I
what
hated
though?
Magic Johnson, but I always said in my eyes, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar are the best players that ever played the game.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I wish we would have had Elijah one and Jordan in the finals. That would have been the matchup of the '90s. I wish we would have had
What?
that.
Hey, what?
The Rockets and the Bulls in the finals during that time in the '90s. That would have been the matchup of the decade between those two great players. But they never met in the finals, unfortunately.
I know. I want believe me. I wanted to because Jordan hated playing us.
That's true on that. Mr. Ack Reacher, you've been silent over there. You having fun here? Earth to Act, you got the. Oh, crap. He just instantly dropped down. Damn. Oh, well. Anyway.
Damn.
s-
What happened?
Anyway.
Oh, he'll be back.
Oh, yeah, he'll be back. But listen. how's he doing on your Rockets? Are you got the illness of those Rockets out of your system now?
Um, remember what I told you I wanted to happen? It happened. So
Yeah.
now I just got to get rid of Daryl Morey. If we don't do good this season, he be gone. I'm gonna tell you what really pissed me off is I'm seeing this they trying to get James Harden to the 76ers. No, fuck that. We need to bring if we get Tyrone Lue, we'll be just fine. If they even yeah, I swear to God, I put this on everything I love. If we hire
Mm.
Jeff Van Gundy to be our fucking head coach, I will no longer be a Houston Rockets fan. I'm
You don't.
saying this right now. Where if we hire Jeff Van Gundy to be our head coach, I will not. I will not be a Rockets fan no longer.
Oh, come on, man. I mean,
What?
it
Come
can't.
on. Come
I mean,
on.
it can't
Come
be
on. No,
that
no,
bad.
no, no. Come on. Under Jeff Van Gundy, we never got out the first round of the playoffs.
No, I was just testing your temperature on that because I know what happened at Dan Gundy era. In fact, it's one of the reasons why
No,
Steve Francis left the team because of Jeff Van Gundy.
it wasn't. I'm gonna give you one even better. Jeff
Mm,
Van Gundy traded the Rudy Gay, the one that was an All Star Rudy Gay. We drafted Rudy Gay the day after. I was happy as shit. I was at work, and when I was looking at the draft, and I was like, I hope we get Rudy Gay out of UConn. I want him. I said he'll fit right in with us coming off the bench. He'll give us that spark, and hopefully he can take over for Tracy McGrady injured prone ass. That's exactly what I said. Next day, Rockets trade Tracy McGrady for Shane Battier out of Duke. What? Read the article. Reason they trade Rudy Gay is because Jeff Van Gundy didn't want to have to coach a potential star for Houston. I must have threw my phone. I was pissed. I was pissed.
mm.
Rudy Gay came out that year in Memphis and acted a fucking fool
Yeah,
as a
he would.
rookie and almost got rookie of the
Hmm. Imagine having rookie Rudy Gay on that team.
year.
Talk
And that
about
was the
putting
same.
cases
That was
out.
the same. That was the same year that Tracy McGrady got hurt, and Yao Ming took us to play the Lakers and almost beat the Lakers in the second round. And they ended
Yep.
up firing Jeff Van Gundy the next year.
Mm.
And then Yao Ming didn't play for us anymore because he had a messed up toe. Tracy
Yep.
McGrady played partial of the next season, and we was in a whole rebuilding stage. That's when we went and we got Kevin Martin and we had what's that dude man? What is his name? It's right there. We had
Kevin Martin, Chase.
We had Dallenberg. We had Chase Budinger. We had not Granger, the one that's in Miami right now.
Which
We
one?
did have the point guard for Miami.
You mean Gordon Dragic?
Goran Dragic. We had Goran Dragic and we had Kyle Lowry coming off the bench.
Right.
And we had Luther Head. We had a garbage team. We didn't go to the playoffs again until we got James Harden.
Hmm.
We almost went to the playoffs with that squad. We did. We almost went to the playoffs with that squad, but this was after we got rid of Luther Head and Goran Dragic. And I forgot who was our point guard that year. No, Goran Dragic was our point guard that year, and we ended up getting rid of him. We got rid of him and Chase Budinger because we drafted Chandler Parsons, which I
Oh
thought I was pissed because I like Chase Budinger over Chandler Parsons.
man,
And
Jalen Parsons, bro, he was terrible.
man, you bringing up old memories. I do not. I'm telling you right now, if we get Jeff Van Gundy, I will no longer be a Rockets fan. I'm
Mr.
telling
Ack, Mr. Ack Reacher, are you done eating your chocolate brownies over there?
you, he's back.
He's back, but he's still eating them brownies there. I hope you're ready. I hope you're hungry there. Hello, you over there? You still eating them brownies? You on mute, brother. Here, let me help him out. I'll mute this mic. Oh, I can't do that. Anyway, whatever.
No,
He'll figure it out. But anyway, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think right now your Rockets, They just got to get a. They just need. They just need a front line. And listen, get at least some stretch fours or some stretch fives to help space out the floor. But I'll tell you what. Who would you want as the head coach of the Rockets if you were the GM? Who would you want?
Who is head coach? Nate
Yeah,
McMillan.
you want Nate McMillan? You
Yes.
know, I like. I would. How about Sam Cassell?
Haven't seen Sam Cassell as a head coach. Not saying he wouldn't be a good head coach. Obviously, he's a damn good assistant coach. I'm looking at him on the sidelines. But the reason I want Nate McMillan, do you see what he did with a Boston team with no stars? I mean,
You
with
mean that
A
Pacers team?
Brooklyn team with no stars.
Yeah. You talking about
Like
the?
he,
You talking about Nate McMillan for the Pacers? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, the Pacers, yeah, with the Pacers with no stars. Like he had them out there balling their ass off,
Right.
and he got fired for what? That was the dumb. That was the dumbest firing I done seen. You're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And this was his first year. Like y'all didn't even get this man a chance.
Right.
I figured
Right.
he can come to Houston and have James Harden playing just like he had Victor Oladipo before he got it.
Okay. Damon Purchase says, "Did y'all address it in DMB for Harden rumors, bro? I don't believe that at all. I think that would. I think that was just
And
it
I'm
probably
gonna tell
was a
you like
rumor.
this: Daryl Morey is not getting rid of James Harden,
No.
neither, and
No.
Daryl Morey is not getting rid of Russell Westbrook. I can
Nope.
tell y'all that right now. If it happens, it has to be a. Man, I say it's got to be a damn good trade. We better be getting back Joel Embiid and
Ben
Ben
Simmons.
Simmons. You know
You
what I'm
got
saying?
that right.
It's gonna be a. Daryl Morey ain't stupid.
Nope.
But what I will say is how we fare in free agency this year. We got Tyson Chandler, but he's not a starting caliber center anymore.
Nah, he's an old
But
aging
he can
person
still
now.
he can still come off the bench and play above the rim.
Mm-hmm.
JaVale McGee will be a free agent, but would you go get JaVale McGee? No, but somebody I would go get, and I'd probably play him off the bench first to see how he's going to play. Is DeMarcus Cousins, and I hate DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not a DeMarcus
I
Cousins
like I
fan.
like DeMarcus. I like DeMarcus Cousins.
He plays with a temper. I don't like that. You let your
Well,
emotions get the best of you in games.
true. I mean, if you can channel the DeMarcus Cousins' emotions the right way, you probably could get the best out of him. See, I think
But
DeMarcus still.
he's coming off an Achilles injury.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. He's
Dominique
coming off.
Wilkins was never the same after that. And
No, he.
huh?
I'm gonna tell you this about Dominique. When Dominique came back from his Achilles tendon injury, he had one of his best years of his career. Dominique in that 92, 93 season. Let me drop some knowledge about that one, because he tore his Achilles in 92, actually in
Yeah.
91, 92, right? And then he came back that year in 93, and yeah, he averaged 29.9 points per game after that Achilles tear injury, dude. The guy put up one of the best scoring seasons of his career up to that point. But go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. Well, we're still
But
talking
Dominique,
about somebody, but we're talking about somebody much bigger too.
yeah, that's true. But that was probably the exception. But you know,
Yeah. But we could get DeMarcus Cousins because ain't nobody for to try to sign it. We could probably get DeMarcus Cousins for a league minimum.
yeah, get if you could get it from yeah, you could get it for cheap, and if he plays like the All Star that he was, then you could probably give him more money. But
And
right now,
then you could probably go out and get a player like Jamal Crawford for the cheap.
true. Yeah, that's pretty
But
much true.
then we got a good three. We got a good four. Robert Covington played hell of a center this year. We got him and PJ Tucker. You got good fours that'll just work for us right now. They can play defense. That's all you need. That's all you need. Defense in that corner three. That's all you need because Harden and Westbrook is going to drive. Westbrook is one of the best mid range shooters in the game, and he can drive the lanes. Harden can drive the lanes, and he is probably one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
James Harden,
Yeah.
yeah, he is. But although he travels all the time, but that's a subject
No,
for
no, he
that's a
don't.
sub.
We talked about that already. You know about a zero step. We've discussed it.
Bro,
You learned it.
I'm gonna
Huh?
save that for another. Save that for another day. Save it for
We
another day.
already did it. There's no reason to bring that back up.
Nah, I'm saving it for another day. I'm not gonna bring that up.
Still a zero step, homie. Still a zero step. No matter what you say, how you try to bring it, still a zero step. So
Bro, I tend to believe that that zero stretch should be an illegal dribble. To be honest with you,
what it doesn't matter what you think should be illegal. It's not illegal. So until it's illegal, he's doing he's he's
he's gonna keep
playing
doing it.
basketball according to the rules.
Yeah, that's smart.
That and that's what type of he's a smart ass basketball player. Why
He
you
ain't
think he
smart enough.
sticks? Why you think he holds the balls? That he's strong, so he holds the ball out so you can go for the strip and hit his arm when he's going up for the layup, so he can go to the line. He's not flopping. You're actually fouling him, and he's gonna go to the line. He is smart as fuck. He is
Yeah.
smart at what he does.
Well, he ain't smart enough in the postseason because he keep flaming out every
No,
time.
that
So
they don't give him. Then also they don't give him a lot of those calls.
it don't matter. It's the post. Listen, you're not gonna get
I,
the same. You know the answer to that. You know the answer
I
to that.
no,
Because
I'm just
listen,
not gonna speak. I'm not gonna speak on it because all I'm everybody talks about what he does and doesn't do in the postseason, but y'all forget the teams that you go against in the postseason.
it don't
And
listen, bro. Listen.
no, no, no. It's nothing you can say to me. What are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do?
yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
no, no, no. Let's bring it back. I'm not even gonna
rewind.
mention. I'm not even gonna mention Draymond Green. What are you gonna do against Clay, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry?
Say it
Don't
again
worry, I'll
about.
wait.
Wait a minute. You
Clay,
talk
Steph Curry, and Dre and
KD.
and yeah, Kevin Durant.
Well, you got four.
I'm
You
just
got four.
saying. No, I'm just saying he met them 3 times back to back, and what are you gonna do?
But
Three
he led.
times he's met them.
But he led them. He basically led the league in scoring the last what 3 seasons. Like,
It
listen,
doesn't matter.
and he won
I
MVP.
don't want to. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear. Hold on, hold on. I don't want to hear about. We're not talking
And he.
regular season, bro. You're bringing up. See, that's the problem. You want to bring up
Oh
what
my
he did.
God.
No, no, no. You want to bring up he did this in the regular season. But when you come and meet a juggernaut of a team with Steph Curry, who can pull up at random and drop a shot once he crosses half
Oh,
court,
so so
Klay
so we're gonna
Thompson. Hold
so
on,
we're gonna
hold
get.
on. Klay Thompson, the best
Here we
three
go.
point. He is the best 3 point shooter in the game. And Kevin Durant,
Can I speak
Sam
my
Regal.
piece? Can I
Yeah,
speak
yeah,
my
you're
piece,
right.
sir? Here's the
Yeah, go
thing.
ahead.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, listen, you can give me all of that because of the defending champs. I get it. But at the same time, you were leading the NBA in 3 point attempts and 3 point percentage above the Golden State Warriors. The bottom line is this: if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, maybe they would have pulled out that game 7. Who knows? But y'all were chucking up threes. Y'all missed what 15 to 20 straight threes. I forgot what it was. But
So
y'all
let me say
y'all
this.
missed that many threes,
And
and
you
then
know,
and you choked under the pressure. Sorry, man. You're not getting me over that.
it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
matter if we get you over there or not. They miss threes. When you shoot threes, what is it? It's a make or miss league. Am I correct or am I correct? It's a make or miss league, right?
Of course.
So either you gonna make it or you gonna miss it. So if I'm trying to shoot and win this game, but I'm missing shots, that shows me that I'm trying and doing my best. That goes back to coaching. That doesn't go back to the players. That go back to the coaching for making dumb decisions like that. You know what happens
Okay.
when a player chokes? When he has a chance to take shots and they don't. That's choking. That is choking. Shooting shots and missing is not choking. You trying. Y'all get that confused. I don't understand how do y'all get that so confused. If I win in a game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and I average about 30 shots a game, and now all of a sudden I end the game with I'm 1 of 10, that's choking. But that James Harden threw up 30 something shots trying to win that game. He was just missing. Shooters have off nights. Ray Allen didn't wasn't 60% in the field in every game. You had games where Ray Allen lost and only hit 10% of his shots in the playoffs. You don't ever hear nobody talk about how Ray Allen is a choke artist or he can't get over the big game. You never heard that. We talk about it now, but you didn't hear that during that time. You didn't hear about nobody telling Reggie Miller he couldn't get over the big game.
Even though he steps up in the clutch. Just saying.
Ray, did Reggie Miller win a championship?
Unfortunately, no. And you could say the
Okay,
same
but
thing
he
for Barkley, for Malone, for
okay
Stockton, for Patrick Ewing, and all of
exactly.
them, and
So,
all of them.
but we don't talk about them not winning the big game like we talk about James
Well, here's the
Harden.
thing. Here's the thing about Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing had his opportunities to do it, but he didn't step up when his team needed him the most. He should have
Guess
beaten
who
the
he
Bulls
lost
in
to?
'90. Yeah,
Guess who
no,
he
I was
lost
gonna
to?
hold on. I was just gonna say he should have beaten
Mhm.
the Bulls in '93 because they were the best team in they were the best team in the East, and they were unstoppable at home. But they choked in Game 5. Get in that next year in the finals, he got outplayed by Olajuwon and basically kept shooting and kept missing and missing and missing and missing. He
Yeah,
didn't
and
even,
yeah, y'all didn't say
you
he
know,
choked either.
with Ewing.
Yep.
You're saying Ewing didn't choke,
Nope. He was putting up shots trying to make it and wasn't making it.
bro. Olajuwon outscored him the entire series. You telling me that's
That's
not
cool.
choking?
Nope. I'm not saying that's
Wow,
choking.
you and I
You hold
have a
on, hold on,
different
hold on.
you and I
No,
have a
no, you
different
know why?
opinion when
You
it
know
comes.
why that's not choking? Because he's never outplayed Olajuwon ever, and then he's going against the number. Bro, y'all forget that Olajuwon is the career leading in blocks. Like
Hmm
y'all do know, this man is probably one. He got defensive player of the year how many times?
Uh,
First team all defense almost his whole career, and he's playing. And Patrick Ewing is playing against this man. He's not fit to score like y'all think y'all want him to score. They play the same position, and that dream shake was almost an unstoppable move. Who stopped it? Nobody.
Mr. Ancestral Rage basically just said, not performing when it's do or die is choking. You goddamn right it is. That's my
Ancestral
point.
rage. No, 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 because
Yes,
it's too.
yes.
I agree to a certain extent. Not performing. When you say not performing, I mean look, if I'm a shooter and I average 20, 25 shots a game, and I'm not putting up my shots, I'm not doing what I got to do so my team can win. But I sit back in that same game and only put up 7 shots in 45 minutes.
Okay,
That's
so
choking because That's not performing when it's do or die. Because I'm hesitant to put up those shots. When you hesitate, that's choking. When you're putting those shots up and they're not missing because you're a shooter. Shooters have bad games. Sometimes those bad games come at inopportune times, but it happens. It just happens. You know that. Anybody that played the sport of basketball knows that.
see, this is where you and I have a difference in opinion when it comes to the idea of choking. To me, even if you were missing shots, you're basically choking when it's basically when you basically are the star player. But for role players, when they miss shots, of course it's gonna happen. But when you're the star player of your team and you're supposed to perform and lead your team in the big stage like you were supposed to be, bro, that's choking to me. That's joking to a lot of people. All right. Oh, and Ancestral Race also says not doing what you normally do any
I
other
saw
night.
that.
Basically in the clutch moments. Yep,
That's
that's right,
basically what I just
Ancestral
said.
Ray.
That's what I just said. When
Right.
you're normal put up 30 shots, but then you only put up 7, that's not doing what you normally do. That's choking. But when I'm sitting there, bro, shooters have off nights. It's been nights in the regular season where I've seen just because he scored 30. I just seen James Harden score 30, but only make 2 field goals. You know why? Because he getting to the free throw line 20 times. Y'all gotta understand, shooters don't make every single shot. But when it's the big game, y'all highlight that on how many shots they missed because it was a big game. They have off nights. Shooters are capable of having off nights. They are human, Abel Mahari.
Mm, 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 mm.
Go look at the stat sheet of regular games, and you can see James Harden had some of them same games that he had in that same playoff game. That's something that he normally does, but y'all don't watch enough for James Harden to know. I do.
I
It
sort of,
wasn't a choke.
oh
A choke.
man,
No, it wasn't a choke. I'm sorry. It's not.
man, bro, that is a joke. You are not
It's not
listen.
a choke. It's not a choke.
Oh my goodness, that's okay. Listen, I consider that a joke.
Yeah,
You don't see it. You
just,
don't see it that way.
no, I don't because I played the game and I look at it in a different. I look at it different light.
Me too. Me
I know
too.
you do. That's why I'm saying I don't understand how you don't see that. Because Abel, if you play right now, if you were to go in a game right now and you shooting and you not making, what are you gonna start doing?
Well, gonna keep shooting until I basically start making them. And
And
good.
you know why? Hold on. And you know why you're gonna do that? Because you're a shooter. That's what you're supposed to do. You continue to shoot till you get hot and you can start dropping them shots again till you find your shot. If he's not finding his shot, how is that any different from any other shooter in the league?
Mm, 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 mm. See, that's where we kind of disagree on that because at the end of the day, listen, shooters are gonna miss. Yep, that's true on that. Oh shoot, that's true on that. But at the end of the day, though, guys, like listen to this. When you're talking about shooting and making them shots, in the big stage, all right, you have to be able to perform and be able to hit the shots when you're supposed to. But you ain't in that finals, didn't come through. That's just pretty much the facts of the matter here. And although Stave Ray must have dropped off a bit, I'm sure he'll come back. But listen, the thing is though, guys, like listen, there's the OG. Okay. All
Now,
right, there you
back
are.
to did you hear what I said? I said if you're gonna shoot, like you said, you're gonna keep shooting until you start making them, right?
Right.
So if a shooter keeps shooting until they try to find their shot, he's doing what a shooter's supposed to do. Shoot until you find your shot. How is that
That's
choking
we
when he's doing what a shooter does?
right. That's what we agree on that. But
But that's the truth. He was shooting. He just was dropping shots because he had an off night. I don't call it a choke. I call it an off night for a shooter because shooters don't make every single shot. He have an off night because it's a make or miss league. If you're a jump shooter and you go out there to shoot your shots and they not dropping, it ain't nothing you can do about it until you find your shot again and it drops. I've seen shooters not find their shot for games. And once they find their shot, they hot for the next 10, 12 games. But sometimes you have shooters that have an off night. And that was
mm,
just an off night.
mm, mm. All
It's
right,
not
man.
choking.
That's where we're gonna disagree on that.
No,
But
we don't. How are we going to disagree and not keep giving you the facts? You can't disagree with facts. I'm sorry, you can't. You can,
that
you
is
can, you
not
can, you
the.
can,
That's
you
not
can. Hold
always
on,
the
no, no,
fact.
no, no, no. I don't want to hear. It's not always. If you're a jump shooter, bro, and this is a fact. This is 100% fact. Ancestral rage, you know it too. I don't give a damn what y'all say. The truth is, if you're a shooter and you're not making, you're gonna continue to shoot until you get a shot in. If you keep missing throughout the game, you just had an off night and you weren't able to hit. I don't give a damn who you are. Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Clay Thompson, Steph Curry, James Harden. You can be JJ Redick. I didn't see Kyle Korver. I didn't see JJ Redick. I didn't see Heinrich. Kurt Heinrich missed shots. Come on, man. Steve Kerr.
But they're
If
not.
you a
But
shooter,
they're
you
not.
hold on. If you a shooter, you
They're
have
not star
off night.
players.
It
But
doesn't
again,
matter.
they're
Being a
not
star
star
player doesn't
players.
hold on. Being a star player doesn't negate you from being a jump shooter.
But again, they're not
It's
star
a part
players.
of the game. You know why he's
It
a star
is
player?
part of the game, and I agree
No,
with
no,
that.
no, no,
And I
no. You
definitely
want
agree
to
with
you
that.
want to know why he's a star player? Is because he takes it upon himself to go out there and do what it takes to win games. And guess what he was trying to do? He was trying to do what it takes to win a game on an off night. He was still out there trying to put it up on an off night. If he wasn't trying, I'd have been pissed off. But he was trying. I'm you a Bulls fan,
Of course.
I know, and you got a team right now full of jump shooters.
Yeah.
Zach
Of
Levine is
course.
y'all star. That's y'all best player on y'all team.
Yeah.
Zach Levine can drive the lane. Zach Levine can shoot. But if Zach Levine has an off night shooting and a opponent see it, you think they should allow him to drive in the lane?
Of course not.
Okay, then. So if he's steady having an off night and he's the star of your team, and he having an off night, are you gonna sit there and say he choked? Of course not.
Of
You're
course
gonna
I
say he
would
had a
say that.
no, you wouldn't. You say he having an off night, and the coaches playing the game accordingly. When they make their second half adjustments, they said, "Man, look, he ain't making no jump shots." Hey, let's say it's the Heat. Hey, Jimmy, play off of him and help out on the backside for anybody that tries to drive. But play off on him. He ain't making anything. If he decides to make it, then start defending him accordingly. But if he's not, play off of him. Give him about 3 feet, 3 to 4 feet off of him so you can help in the lane.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's what a good coach is gonna say. And if James Harden out there missing threes and you're playing off of him, but you're still able to jump and put a hand in his face, and also able to play the lanes, they'd rather you be able to do that and on a player that's having an off night, play a little off of him to keep him from driving the lane. Force force him to take jump shots because he's already missing. It's not a choke. It's a game plan.
Ay, 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 ay. All right. Well, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this debate. I'm gonna call this up here for tonight, Bill. But you and I had a really good debate. But listen, we disagree on, on the choking aspect, and we disagree on, struggling from shooting. Though that's where we tend to disagree. But what I do agree with you is this: shooters try to find a way to get themselves going and to try to get themselves on track. That's a fact. But when you're the star player, this is my point, and this is my closing moment. When you're the star player, and when you even if you're missing all them shots in a row, if you're not doing what's necessary to help the team win, if you're not doing other things, right, like taking the ball to the basket, getting to the free throw line, or stepping up on your defensive end, or doing something to help the team, to me, that's choking because
Nah.
you're not doing enough. It's more about just taking shots. It's more about, are you putting the necessary effort in and desire to get in to basically do what you got to do to help your team win. And for the Ewing case, my case is that Ewing didn't do enough. That's how he lost in 93 and 94 and 95. Go ahead.
I don't have nothing else to say because y'all still going over the actual facts. You keep coming up with all these, like you said, ancestral. He's giving alternative facts. Yeah, no, he's not coming up with the true facts. If we can go ask any, you know what I'm gonna do? I tell you
What
what,
you gonna do?
I'm gonna bring a basketball coach on here for y'all, specifically for you, A.
Right now or later?
No. Later on, I'm gonna bring a college basketball coach on here,
All
somebody I
right.
know and friends with, and I'm gonna let you talk to her so you can understand what choking is and what would you have your player do.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he has a different definition or not. We have a different kind of viewpoint
It
on
ain't
how
a different
choking is.
definition. This is the actual. Don't you think they know going to because they actually in the game all day every day?
Me too.
No, not like a college coach. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah. Oh,
you're
my bad, my
you're
bad,
not
my
on
bad.
the same prestige. I'm
Right,
sorry.
right, 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 right. My bad.
Yeah. Don't you think he'll know more and he'll able to give you more of a clear view on what is the off night and what's choking?
All right, we'll see. If that's
Yeah.
if that's the case, I will be here front and center. I
Yeah,
will be there.
I'm gonna make that call soon. Just remind me, cause we
All right.
gotta clear that up, and I'm gonna clear it up right here on Abel Mahara Center.
All right. We'll see. We'll see when that happens. But anyway, I'm gonna call it this for the night, though, man. But it was a good debate, though, man. You know, you and I, lit it up as we normally would do. But go ahead and give me your last words before I call it a night.
Man, just y'all, if y'all not subscribed to Abel Mahara, man, please hit that subscribe button for my brother. You know what I'm saying? We want to get him over 1,000 subs ASAP, man. ASAP
Yep.
Rocky. So yeah, let's make it happen. Appreciate you, Abel. Man, it's your boy Mac. You stay ready, Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man.
Yep. And good luck to and also let's go Charlos too.
Oh yeah, right. We going for the knockouts tomorrow. I need all knockouts tomorrow. All right, man.
Yep.
Salute.
All right, man. Have a good night. So that's it for tonight, though, guys. It was a good debate, though, man. But it is what it is. We have our own difference of opinion, but we always keep it respectful here, guys. But this is it for tonight, though, guys. So appreciate all the love and support, though, man. And I'm glad that you guys came in here and showed some love, all the love and support. Make sure to hit the like button on the way out, too, guys. So y'all have a great night, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night for basketball conversations. Peace.